Hi Kelsey, hi Jess, it's Sidney, it's Wednesday, it's 7:04 p.m., and this is the fourth time I've made this fucking video because I wanted to read you part of my NaNoWriMo because it's a lot better written than what I'm probably going to end up reading you now. So basically our topic is the future, and I'm really scared of the future because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't even know what's going to happen in an hour, you know, and it's really like scary to think about it. And you already know, some people already know what they want to do. That's why, like, I love the quote, imagining the future is kind of nostalgia from Looking for Alaska, even though Jess hated that book. You can die. You can just die, Jess. And, basically, the future is so irrelevant now. I mean, the future will soon become our present, but the thing is, you can't predict it. It's just, we're not fortune tellers, and we're not people who can figure this kind of stuff out. But basically what I want to do with my life in the future is I really want to be a writer. I mean, I love writing. I love creating sentences with words, and basically, like, I used to want to be a fashion designer because I used to love to draw, and I used to like draw outfits because I thought it was cool, and I was obsessed with Project Runway, and I wanted to be just like Christian Siriano. I wanted to be a sassy little fashion designer on Project Runway, but one, I can't draw, two, I can't sew, and three, my outfits were ugly. So, but I remembered after that little phase I went through, like, every single writing, like, standardized test I've taken, I've gotten a perfect score on. Like, it's very hard to get a 600 on the SOL here on your writing, especially the writing one, and I did, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I did that. So, basically, I think I have something here, and it's not like I'm just gonna try to, be an author like right off the bat, like as soon as I possibly can. No, I want to like work in writing, start, getting used to the environment, maybe work for a publishing company or be a book reviewer, just something like that. And just while I do that, write my novel and, get a head start. I mean, people who think that they're going to be writing the great American novel, this, like, and not have any, like, experience in the field of creative writing, it's just, no, it's not how it works, and I know that, and I'm so sick of people always telling me, every time I tell them what I want to do, I told them I want to be a writer, and they're always like, oh, did you hear the joke? What's the difference between an author and a park bench? A park bench can support a whole family. That's not funny. Like, I love to write, and I love to be in front of my computer typing, because I love the sound of keys typing on my keyboard, and I love just seeing all the sentences just coming alive and making it into a story. So I thought I'd read you a little excerpt. Well, it's not really an excerpt, it's just a drabble. It's about Percy and Annabeth from Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It's really cheesy and has absolutely nothing to do with the series. Like, Percy's illegally using a cell phone because the monsters aren't going to attack him this time, so it's okay. It's only about 600 words, so it should be really quick. So, New Year's Eve, 11:35, post-meridian. I sat on my couch watching reruns of sitcoms that had lost all of their comedic charm, while simultaneously flipping back to the watching the ball drop in New York City. I decided not to go tonight because there was 25 minutes left, and I wasn't spending them with her. I was in love with Annabeth from the start, and I always knew that. But the day after Christmas, she left to go back to San Francisco to spend the rest of the holidays with her family. I didn't cry, but certainly wish she stayed here so we can cuddle in the cold and snowflakes dancing around her face, counting down the last 10 seconds of the year, and kiss the moment 12 a.m. hit. I mean, I can kiss her whenever I please, but there's something so special about New Year's kisses, especially those from you love. I just read that like Yoda. I mean, especially from those you love. Yo, wait, I did read that right. Sorry, I don't know how to read. I don't know, what kind of writer doesn't know how to read? Anyway, and I was definitely in love. When she told me to save her a kiss for when she returns next week, that was a promise I couldn't refuse to make. My mom came downstairs. "How you feeling, Percy?" she asked. I shrugged. Fine, I guess. She sat down next to me, and I knew that was coming. My mom is very affectionate, so I knew she was going to try to comfort me. She's coming back next week, Perce, she reminded me, which was practically unnecessary. Don't feel so bad if she's not with you now. Thanks, Mom, I said. She was probably right, though. I shouldn't be sulking, especially since this was really a pointless holiday. She put her hand on my shoulder. Stay strong, son. She kissed my forehead and I grimaced, because my mother's love wasn't the love I wanted, despite how much I care about her. The minutes continued to go by slower and slower. Annabeth had just messaged me saying, Hey Percy, remember that I love you, with one of those lame, less than sign and a 3 that takes me forever to realize it's a heart, but that eventually brings a smile back to my face. I laid back on the couch, beginning to fall asleep. I closed my eyes and began to think of Annabeth. Percy, she says, I'm here with you forever. Annabeth, I'm in love with you, I say. I'm all yours, and she kisses me. 10 minutes later, I'm woken up by my mom calling. Percy, Percy, she yelled. Can you get the door? I groaned, not really up for leaving my seat, but I slowly but surely made my way to the door. Who would be here at this time anyway? It's almost mid. I opened the door, and Annabeth was behind it. Night. I gawked. Annabeth, you're here. What? Why? What? You seriously didn't think I'd leave you alone on New Year's Eve, did you? She said, grabbing my hand and pulling me on the stoop with her. I wrapped my arms around her waist and spun her around, then leaned in to kiss her. She stopped me, laughing. You can wait for, she took the time, 3 more minutes, can't you? I smiled. How'd you get here anyway? Wouldn't the airports be closed? Yeah, but they weren't today. Thank the gods, then. And it was relieving to have her here. Man, did it make my night. I was still unsure about it being her. But while we stood and held each other on the stoop, and while the snow fell around us, and the seconds began to fall down, together we counted softly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Annabeth finished, and she pulled me close. There was virtually no space in between us to spare, and started to kiss me. Annabeth chased, as I said as I pulled away, I love you. I love you too, Perseus Jackson. And we began to kiss again. Isn't that just so cheesy? Oh my god, I melted some cheese in a pot and just poured it all over it. So, oh my god, it's already 7 minutes long. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. My throat really hurts and I can't read, so I'm just gonna end it here. Oh, actually, you know what I wanted to say? I'm gonna do the Project for Awesome on Friday and Saturday. I definitely think you guys should do it too. So, I'm just gonna end this here. Okay, love you. Bye.